Welcome, football fans. Get ready to experience the most incredible and spectacular cuts you have ever seen. From impossible saves to game-defining moments, these goalkeepers blew us away with their skill and reflexes. Ready to discover who are the heroes behind these feats? Let's begin this exciting tour of the best stops in recent football history. Let's start with Ian Sommer. You can remember two incredible saves from the Swiss in the match against Manchester City. First, he saved the team from a shot from Ruben. On a second occasion, he made a great save at the end of the game after a header from Rodri. But I'd like to highlight another important cut by Sommer, which took place in the second leg against PSG. In that episode, Sergio Ramos could have changed the course of the entire confrontation, but Sommer showed miraculous reactions and extended his left hand to deflect the goal for a corner. If Sergio had noticed in that situation, everything could have changed because the added score would have been 2-1. The game ended 30 minutes later. Let's move on to something amazing. The Dane Mats Hermans first stopped a penalty, then made an amazing save on a shot, and in 1 second, he saved his team again. A double cut is rare enough, but here we saw a triple save. Furthermore, in the last 10 minutes of the second half, it is enough to see how his teammates thank the 22-year-old goalkeeper. This is real football, goalkeeping in all its glory. We took them to England for the cup match between Manchester United and Fulham. After a free kick, Alexander Mitrovic was about to see the ball in the net, but David De Gea prevented it, and by some miracle, he managed to get it out in the last second. If David hadn't saved the team in that situation, who knows? Maybe Manchester United would not have recovered, and they would have been eliminated from FA Cup. The goalkeeper reacted quickly to the first shot, even though he was on the grass at the time. Then he instantly stood up and saved his goal almost on the line, resulting in a magnificent double save that not only kept the goal unbeaten, but also allowed Inter to advance to the quarterfinals of the Champions League with a minimum advantage of 1 goal on the overall scoreboard. Thallium. During the Indian Championship, the miracles of reaction of the goalkeeper stood out, who took out the ball that flew towards the bottom corner of the goal. A considerable challenge for any goalie. The fantastic save occurred in the 90th minute of the match, allowing his team to maintain a goalless draw. In the recent clash between Liverpool and Real Madrid, everyone remembers that in the first game there were few goals, with the goalies failing to have 7 shots. However, in the return match at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, there were numerous saves, highlighting the one made in the 14th minute. After a corner, the ball reached Eurojaer, who headed towards Vinicius. At that moment, goalkeeper Alisson miraculously managed to get his hands out and deflect the ball, who finally hit the Brazilian's shoulder instead of going into the net. Alisson may have had some luck, but his early intervention at least gave Liverpool a chance to come back. An excellent save from Courtois can also be mentioned in that match, who reacted brilliantly after a curved shot. The next outstanding intervention takes us back to the FA Cup, where Berlin goalkeeper Guima Neil Edric first saved his goal after a powerful shot from the Forex player. Then, without even standing up, he pushed the grass and saved his team again, extending his hand and preventing opponents from scoring from almost half a meter from the goal. Amazingly managed to keep the ball in play, demonstrating incredible ability at 33 years old. So far, not only Andrea Onana has shown impressive skills. Porto goalkeeper Diego Costa, after a shot from Alexandre Bastu, changed the position of his hands at the speed of lightning and saved his team from a safe goal, leaving Bastu himself in a state of shock, clutching his head. This season, Barcelona in the league has barely scored goals, and in addition to the great performance of the defenders, Marc-André ter Stegen plays a crucial role. Perhaps his best match was in the Spanish Super Cup against Betis. In the 31st minute, he made a great save after a header. And at the end of the first half, he saved the team again with a spectacular save. In the penalty shootout, he also made 2 more saves. Proving to be an exceptional goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma against Marseille also showed his ability. The Italian goalkeeper cleared the ball with his last strength. Thibaut Courtois also stood out in this year's Spanish Super Cup, deflecting the ball to the post after a Lewandowski shot, and shortly after making a beautiful save from a Ousmane Dembele shot. In the match against the Republic of Ireland, France's new starting goalkeeper Mike Maignan performed 2 miracles in the space of a few minutes. First, he saved a goal from a corner and then showed impressive security by deflecting the ball that was about to fly into the net. All with a spectacular jump that took the ball to a corner. The goalkeeper reacted quickly to the first shot despite being on the grass. Then he instantly stood up and defended his goal almost on the line, resulting in a magnificent double save that not only kept the goal unbeaten, but also allowed the French team to win the game with a minimum score of 1-0. Empoli Guillermo Vicario also surprised the fans with a triple save. First, he stopped a relatively simple Paulo Dybala shot. The really impressive part was in the last second when he deflected the ball with his hand, and then, incredibly, got it out with his foot, preventing Abraham from scoring. His footwork was impressive, something not all goalkeepers excel at. Another magnificent save in a Europa League match against Barcelona. De Gea once again demonstrated his excellent reaction ability by removing the ball almost from the first 9 of his own goal in the recent match between Salernitana and Inter. The undisputed protagonist was Guilherme Macho, who made an inhuman save in the 32nd minute after a shot from Lukaku. He also made another incredible save 45 minutes later. Another great save in the 60th minute and 3-1. Fantastic intervention in the 84th minute. However, the most spectacular occurred in the 64th minute, when after a shot from Lukaku, Macho jumped like a cat and deflected the ball right on the goalkeeper's line. It was party madness. In another incredible match, Guilherme made an impressive save directly from Mexico in the center of the field, for example. He was able to save his team at a crucial moment. Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga also showed his ability to have a shot from Ruiz, preventing Marco from scoring a great free kick goal. The funniest thing was that after the match, Kepa was asked what he thought about that cut, and he simply responded humbly. Basically, Kepa described the emotions of every goalkeeper in the world in a similar situation. We will talk about Aaron Ramsdale's supercuts in the match against Liverpool. In the 56th minute, the Englishman saved a goal after a shot from Mohamed Salah with a spectacular jump. In the 81st minute, prevented Darwin Núñez from scoring by intercepting the ball in a hand-to-hand. The best save came in the 95th minute, when after a punch from Salah and a rebound on the leg of a teammate Ramsdale, at the last moment he raised his hand a little higher and avoided defeat. And that's not all. In the 96th minute, he made another heroic intervention to prevent Liverpool from tying the match. In summary, the video highlighted 15 of the most impressive saves in recent football history, from the quick reactions of John Sommer and Guilherme Macho to Matt Germansen's triple save, and the heroic interventions of Aaron Ramsdale and Thibaut Courtois. Each intervention showed the talent and dedication of these goalkeepers, reminding us why football is so exciting. the video comes to an end, hoping that you have enjoyed this exciting tour of the best stops in football. If you've seen the video up to this point, you probably liked it for that. I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel and make sure you press the bell. With this action, you will help promote the channel and be the first to receive notifications. Well, with this, I say goodbye, and I advise you to watch the videos that will appear on the screen in a few seconds.